Motherfucker almost made me fold. Almost made me fold. You know, like the global economy can't afford to shut off without governments mailing out checks. So that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna mail out checks. That's what's out. You've seen that already. So like, as far as what do you think is gonna happen, like that's what's gonna happen. The government's gonna mail out checks. There's no alternative answer. Blue, should I drink sometimes? Water and Powerade. Water and Powerade. It might start at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's totally possible. It's a good river. There are a bunch of rivers I had in my head that I really wanted to see. This is like the top of the list. So that I could lose to ace deuce. Side face. I think it's close between jamming and like min raise calling a shove. I think when I get called that fast and he just calls, I'm fucked. Yeah. But am I? Am I fucked? I don't think so. It's a good card. This one right here, very nice. It's a Sunday. Like I'm definitely gonna this tournament's definitely gonna put me into profit. If this tournament doesn't put me into, if winning this doesn't put me into profit for the day, it's gonna be sad. That's gonna be too depressing. Holy no, it's not close. It's not close. I saw 35,000 and I was like, holy shit, it's close. It's not close because it's 35,000 plus KOs. Okay, so first place is like 70K. Third place, if I take third in this tournament, there's 150 people left. If I take third in this tournament, I don't really win anything. Like, I might still be stuck. I'm probably still stuck like 2,000 or something, 3,000. If I take second, I'm definitely in profit. Definitely didn't lose 35K today. So I need second place in this tournament to break even / win. If I take third, I probably lose a little bit. How fucking sick is that? Ugh, it's just so gross. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Yeah, I gotta win a Powerfest to break even for the day. Like, fuck. Yeah, no. Bad Sunday. Bad Sunday. Gonna double float. Going to double float. Ooh. We could get the old triple barrel from like 9-10 here, I think. That could happen. We could get like the thin, mergy, like triple barrel off with like Queen 9. I do it all the time. Be a thug. Just fucking blast off, bro. The question is like, do I raise? Particularly when he bets like this. I mean, like probably not. See, so like this is, you know, people asked at the beginning of the session, like someone said like, is the person who wins the Sunday Million probably a pro? Probably. I said probably not, right? Like if you look at this, like this tournament has 139 people left. What do you think my chances are of winning? Like 1%? I mean, there's 139 people left, right? So if there were 100 players left, it would be 1% would be just like running with the field, assuming I have an average stack. So 139 players left. I have a pretty healthy stack. Is it 2%? I mean, it's not fucking more than 2%. I don't think so. So there's no like I would take the other side of that. I don't know the numbers, but I do think this is like really fucking close. I'm definitely gonna get it in bad sometimes, but I think that like they're only the two of us that really cover him. Like it's three of us that cover him. So like maybe this range can be wider because he's only shoving into 2 stacks that cover him. He's shoving for KOs in these 2 instances. So maybe this range can still include enough other hands that like this hand's good. It seems close. I don't feel like, you know, I'm not jumping up and down about getting this in, but this player also has a lot of money on his head, so. And my hand seems close. Seems worth a gamble. Seems worth a punt. By the way, this timing down thing is probably because we're close to some ladder. Yes, come on, fade the diamond. Boom. There we go. There we go. It's a big KO. You guys know I'm stuck too much money. I'm stuck too much money to let that shit go. Stuck too much. That's a good flop. That's a really good turn. Boom. Queen 3 beats King 5 every time, bro. Let's go. Let's go. People ask me like tons of questions. I appreciate people firing off. They keep the chat dynamic. Otherwise, we just end up staring at me fucking play 70 diamonds. That's boring. So I appreciate the questions. And sometimes people are gonna fire off questions that like, you know, some people take issue with. That's fine. You know, try to be reasonable, but I don't think that's like, he needs to like eat shit and get banned or something like that for that. That's not so bad. No, I'm not bluffing the flop. There's like a very high probability this player has queens, but like I'm still not gonna try to take him off of it. So I don't like hate it or anything. Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's BBZ here, and we've got a new video on BBZstaking.com introducing you to quantitative strategies, okay? So what the video is going to do is it's going to teach you how to calculate an MDF. It's going to teach you how to estimate your fold frequency on the river. It's going to teach you about geometric progression, and I'm going to reinforce those principles using solvers, so some of the strongest technology that's available today for solving poker problems, and solidifying these strategies in your mind. These are very important strategies for people who are beginners. It's designed as a video for people who don't know a lot about no limit hold'em or who aren't really adept at these quantitative strategies. So with that, thanks very much for checking this video out, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye. I was actually thinking about like trying to lift him off of it. Like, once I said it out loud, I was like, maybe I should try to lift him off of it. Like I block sevens and it's helpful. And then I decided against it, and then I just binked. This makes life so much easier. So we're expecting to be like up against queens and like king queen a lot, like king jack or something like that. Jacks, tens. So like we expect like the tank check fold or like the tank check call. Obviously I'm capable of bluffing. Like everybody knows that I'm capable of bluffing. This bet size puts pressure on that range, and we don't know what he's gonna do, but. Okay, so then the other, alternatively, this player can have aces and kings. Motherfucker almost made me fall. Almost made me fall. Holy shit, he had 9-8. He was bluffing. Woo! Damn, guys. Woo! That was. I don't like. That was a good line. NH. I mean, like, it didn't work, but that's fine. That's not mean you fucked up. So NH. You put me in hell. And I was at the top of my range, which is why I called. But. I'm like, can these motherfuckers really bluff like this? Like, this is a 320. I thought about that. I'm like, this is a 320. This isn't a 5K, Jordan. Like, these motherfuckers, can they bluff like this? Can they actually pull this shit off? I mean, I don't know. I'm like, I start thinking, I'm trying to construct, like, how do I want to fucking build a call? Like, how am I gonna do this again? Right? Like, when he's value betting, he's got aces and kings a lot, right? Or eights. Like, aces, kings, or eights. Like, which one's more likely? Aces, kings, or eights? Right? I'm starting to think, like, is aces, kings, or eights more likely? And I'm like, it's probably not kings. It's probably eights and aces a lot more than it's kings. So, because I was thinking, like, should I just be like, I was like, fuck, man, I don't really have like that many ways to block eight. I guess he has like eights as much as he has aces. I mean, like most people might even have eights more than they have aces. Maybe you should call it because you have fucking 8, right? So I called, and he bluffed with an 8 blocker, which I respect, but almost folded. I think I'm gonna slam this. I know this kind of like every time something like this is required, people like always freak the fuck out because if I get called by like ace king, it sucks. But pretty standard jam. There we go. People trying to take shots at me. People trying to steal my chips. People trying to take shots at me. I only open ace king and 8s. That's it. Don't mess with me. I'm tight. Very tight. It's very helpful to be able to like express things in a quantitative way, particularly for teaching too. Like it's one thing to play, but even to know, and like it's the solvers can like help you today. Like this technology, the software can like basically help for a lot of like math shortcomings. Essentially, they didn't always exist, right? So like I was making lots of money playing this game, but when they didn't exist, and that was just math. Figuring out what's more likely for someone to have a flush draw or for someone to have trips on this board texture or whatever. Like that's math. I'm going to 3-bet. Yeah, I am going to 3-bet. I was just thinking about whether or not I didn't want to. Could just call. That sucks. It's downside of the 3-bet. Fuck, we needed a king river. We needed a king river. Flatting would have been pretty good in terms of the outcome because no money would have gone in. But I didn't elect to flat. I elected to do what I did. For better or worse. Worse in this case. Gotta win this flip. And we do. And we do. Alright, so, you know. I mean, am I in the same situation I was in before? No. I'm in a pretty good situation? Yeah, you know. That wasn't the worst 30 seconds ever. That's, you know, like in the very beginning of my career, I studied a lot through like video content. I watched a lot of content that other people produced and used that to get better. I'm so pissed I fucked up with those 8s. That was so fucking expensive. Oh god, yes. All right, well, we might go broke here, obviously. Bad things can happen, but... It would be nice to get called, but I think I'm probably gonna get fold. Oh, you want the call? Come on, man. Especially if he's got king 10, because he's dead. Definitely want the call from king 10. The king queen call, like we want it, but you know, we're like, eh. King 10. That's what we want. Come on. I'll take jack 10 too. Or queen jack. Fuck. Well, we're calling, obviously. So, good luck us. Okay. Okay. No! Darn. Pretty standard spot to raise call, guys. So, like nothing non-standard about that at all. So that's why I didn't think about it. Do it every single time. All right. And thanks very much, guys, for hanging out with me today. I will be back tomorrow. See you soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Peace.